Arjun. This is Arjun. You are watching JavaScript Coding Challenge 3. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the duplicate values from the given array. So before going to do that, let me tell you the tool I'm using. I'm using brackets tool. I know many of you are aware of this. I already had one HTML file in that I have placed this test.js using the script tags, and I'm using this as a workplace to do our code. So let's type something in the console, whether it's working or not. Let's type like console.logoff. This is for testing. See, usually we won't get this type of font size. I have just used Ctrl++ so that the viewers can see clearly. So you can use the Ctrl and press ++, and you can see the font size getting increased. So let's refresh the browser. Let's check whether we are getting. So it's perfect. We are good to go. Now coming back to our coding challenge. So let's create one array with repeated numbers 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, true, true, string as Arjun, Arjun. See, if you observe this array, I have used all the data types like numbers, boolean values, and string values. So what we want to achieve, so the expected output is, we want the unique values, we want to remove the duplicate values. So we want the output of 1, 2, 3, true, Arjun, so that we can remove the duplicate values. So this is what the expected value. So to achieve this, we have various methods. We can use map method and filter and so on. We can use many methods, but in order to remove the code complexity and reduce lines of codes, they have introduced set object in ES6 version. So what is a set object and what is the syntax for that set object? Set object means, as per the MDN definition, set object allows you to store the unique values of any type, which means any data type. Either it's a primitive or objects. So what does primitive means? Primitive means numbers, strings, booleans. So it can allow you to store unique values of any data type you pass it. So either primitives or objects. Objects means arrays, functions, all comes under objects. So that's what the definition of the set object. Now coming to the syntax of set object. So we have to use a new keyword and capital S set, and we have to pass the iterable as a parameter. So iterable means arrays. Since we already have created one array, we can directly pass it here, or we can store that array in some variable. Let's name it as duplicate, equal to, let me expand this. It's fine. So I have stored our array in a duplicate variable. Now I can pass that as a iterable into the set object duplicate. So these returns an object. Let's store that object in result variable. Like I said, these returns an object, and that object is stored in this variable. Let's check console.logoff result. When you refresh the browser, refresh it. Yeah, you got an object, but we are expecting an array to come, but instead we got an object. So we can convert this into an array by making use of spread operator. Console.log of brackets, use the spread operator 3 dots and use the result variable here. Now refresh the browser. You will see the array with the unique values. It has removed all the duplicate values from that and extracted only the unique values. So in order to understand the complete mechanism of this set object, you need to have the basic understanding of object creation using the function constructor, so that you can relate how this new is creating the instance of this object and how is this working when we pass one array into this object. So I'm going to create one separate video for this. In that I will explain about the set object and function constructor and prototype chain in a very detailed way. For those who have the knowledge of that, they can easily relate this new keyword and this set object with those things. So for others, I will definitely create the video explaining the set object and prototype chain and function constructors, object creation. So that's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching my video.